Today I'm playing the entire collegiate career of Arch Manning. Is it all hype, or is he really gonna be another Manning legend? So Arch begins this journey as an 88 overall redshirt freshman. Like honestly, him having these ratings before he even starts a single game is ridiculous, in a good way. So what makes his career extra interesting is the fact that Arch starts off as the highest rated backup quarterback in the entire game. So unless Quinn Ewers has an injury, Arch probably won't see much playing time this year, and it's not even a guarantee that Quinn Ewers leaves for the draft this season, so Arch might honestly be the backup for 2 years, which also means at the end of this season, there is a pretty decent chance because of playing time, he could enter the transfer portal. And also keep in mind, this is Texas's first season in the SEC, so their schedule is brutal, especially when you consider their second game of the season is at the reigning national champions as an out-of-conference game. So I'd honestly be shocked if they made the playoffs this first season. Well, at least Steve Sarkisian's already hot on the recruiting trail. Get ready to back up Arch, buddy. Oh my god, they signed 2 quarterbacks? Like, brother, you have Arch Manning. Now, how awesome would it be if Arch actually wins a Heisman Trophy today? Now, especially since he's currently a backup, we are going to simulate his games until Texas makes the college football playoffs, which at that point I'll jump in and play the entirety of every playoff game and attempt to bring Texas their first national championship since 2005. And if I don't win at least 1 natty before Arch graduates, I have to give away a copy of College Football 25 to a lucky subscriber in the comments. What are the odds Arch actually turns out to be a better quarterback than the rest of his bloodline? And have made it to week 9, and although Texas has dropped 2 games already, they're still number 7 in the country. And how wild is this actually? Because of an injury to Quinn Ewers, Arch is actually starting this season. Brother, it's actually like Jesus himself wanted this to be a good video. Like, what are the odds? Ooh, so he's only out for 3 more weeks, so he would probably be coming back healthy for the playoffs. And at least it's given Arch some valuable playing time, and he's played pretty well. Like, he's kind of outplayed Quinn Ewers. Although, I don't think he's gone up at all in overall, even though he does have a star development trait, which I think is the highest in this game. So I feel like he should have improved a bit at this point. He apparently came in week 5 and has started ever since and hasn't lost a game yet, with his previous game being an upset against then number 1 Georgia. I mean, that's an Arch Manning masterclass. Brother, Quinn Ewers lost to Colorado State and Michigan. Michigan I understand, but how did we lose to Colorado State at home? Not even like they had a bad game. Colorado State's quarterback just had the game of his freaking life. And as recruiting goes, it looks like we have 2, 3, 4, 5 commits so far, which has our class ranked all the way down tied with Alabama at 33. Unfortunately, Arch hasn't played enough games to be up for the Heisman, but maybe next year. And I wonder if I'm actually getting playing time this year will keep him from transferring. Yo, another commit. And also I wonder, since Quinn's missed most of the season, will he consider coming back for a senior year? I feel like this offseason's already about to get wild. But in the first college football playoff poll, we debut at number 2. Guess we jumped a lot because both Texas A&M and Alabama lost, and they were both in the top 5. And if the college football playoff started today, they have us projected to be the 5 seed because I'm assuming they think LSU wins the conference. Yet again, another Arch Manning masterclass against Vandy. And since Ohio State lost the following week, that by default moves us up to number 1. But let's see if we can actually win the SEC, and will Steve Sarkisian actually stick with Arch even when Quinn Ewers is healthy, because Arch hasn't lost a freaking game yet. And we did make the SEC championship against the Nick Saban-less Alabama Crimson Tide, and we did actually end up losing 1 more game, unfortunately, against their rival Aggies, which unfortunately for Arch, it does look like Quinn Ewers did take the starting job back when he was healthy. But I mean, I have to at least mention he's the only guy that's lost a game this year for Texas. So no candidates for us, but like, what a strange top 5. Now at this point, I do wonder, even if we do lose the SEC championship, would we still get a playoff spot as one of the buys? Hopefully it doesn't come to that and we can just win the SEC here. We did it! This might actually give us the 2 seed with 3 losses. Brother, Kobe Drake from Memphis wins the Heisman. Hang it in the Louvre. At least we got a good kicker. I do have to say, if that was actually my last name since birth, I probably would have had to commit to Auburn. Kinda strange that we didn't even jump up in the polls. Regardless, they do get the 3 seed and get a first round bye. It's an interesting top 4. I want to see Memphis and the Heisman winner go on a run. And we get the Gators. Yo, dude, Memphis and the Heisman winner destroyed Ohio State. But unfortunately for Arch's sake, Quinn Ewers is healthy, which means Arch is still relegated to backup. Therefore, we're just going to simulate since Arch isn't getting playing time. And unfortunately, it seems like they lost. Dude, we got freaking wrecked. If Arch would have played, we would have won it all. Dang Dang it, dude. What a freaking wild national championship that'd be. This game would probably be 80% Florida fans in the stands. Now, I am curious to see if any of our coordinators left to take a job elsewhere, and luckily for us, it doesn't look like it. Now, our 2024 national champion is the Gators in overtime. So we have our final top 25 of the season. Texas, we fall down to 8th. Memphis finishes 12th. Appalachian State finishes 16th. Illinois had a good season. Boston College, Texas State, UNLV balling out. But fellas, I think it's officially time to find out if whether or not Arch will even be a Longhorn next season. I'm still shocked though, like his overall didn't really jump up at all this season. I have noticed his elusiveness and quickness have gone up quite a bit, but apparently not enough to actually bump his overall though. Oh gosh, the moment of truth. And Quinn Ewers has decided to go pro, but there is a very high chance we could persuade him to stay, which, not gonna lie, not happening. But unfortunately, both Isaiah Bond and Matthew Golden are leaving. Like, why? Like, you're good. Apparently, they absolutely hate our playing style. Dude, Arch is not gonna have an 80 overall receiver to throw to next season. JK, even though it was a low persuasion chance, we still got Matthew Golden to stay. Now, please don't tell me he changes his mind here. Quinn did get drafted alongside 3 other Longhorns, but surprisingly in round 2. Now, I am interested to see if Steve here targets anybody from the transfer portal. So it does look like we got quite a few players through the portal. Ooh, Steve with a little bit of a stinker this year. Barely finished in the top 20, which I guess number 1 Florida only finished 21. So none of the incoming freshmen even stand a chance here. Arch far and away the best quarterback on our team. Now we're finally about to see Arch's overall go up this offseason. I feel like he'd be at least a 90. Dude, I don't even think he went up. What the heck? I know Matthew Golden went up by 4 overall. Kind of nuts, honestly. So we've officially made it to Arch's redshirt sophomore season, and barring an injury, he should start every single game for us. So this is actually kind of where things are just getting started. I really hope though he doesn't have just like one good season and just call it quits and go to the NFL. And interesting, we do start the season in the top 5. Hopefully Arch will take motivation from the fact he didn't make preseason first or second team all conference. And golly, dude, what a rough start to the season. This is such a tough schedule, dude. I do have faith in Arch though. Like, you gotta remember, he hasn't lost a single game as a starter up to this point. Brother, we have had a stinker. We got past Illinois and Ohio State and just went on a freaking 3-game stinker stretch. We lost to Georgia 59-14. First Arch Manning stinker we've witnessed. And what's even worse, dude, is we're like dead last in the SEC. Like, there's no way we make the playoffs this year. He again hasn't improved in overall at all. Yeah, dude, his interception totals up big time. Yeah, dude, our boy Arch has had a rough 3-game stretch. Hey, dude, maybe it is all hype. They're gonna have to go undefeated the rest of the season to have any chance of making the playoff. It might already be too late. I mean, winning 4 out of your last 5 isn't too shabby, which does have us all the way up at 10th somehow. And with us not making the conference championship game, I don't know if we're gonna be in the college football playoff with how the at-larges work, but at least as of now, we are projected to get the 11 seed. And look at Miami making the playoff again. So what the frick has Arch been cooking up here? I mean, it's definitely not like Heisman numbers, but it's not horrible either. Nick Anderson was Arch's only receiver to put up any kind of nasty stats this year. And pretty much for all of his numbers, he was near like the bottom of the SEC. Like, what kind of season is that from Gunner? Even after a good stretch, he's still like the same. So I'm wondering if it's like hard to go up in overall throughout the season. Should I fire my offensive coordinator after a stinker of a season? I'll let Paul live to see another season. Now, just because we were projected to make the playoff this week doesn't mean when the playoffs are actually set, we make them. So a lot could happen. Now, before we find out our playoff fate, we did have Tyrone Drones of Virginia Tech win the Heisman, even though those numbers aren't too wild. And we did officially clinch a playoff spot against the Wolfpack. So the playoff is set. Bama, Kansas State, Boston College, and Michigan got the first round byes. Freaking UAB got the 12 seed. I love it. So finally time to play as Arch Manning for the first time. Like, I just hope I don't jump into this game and get first rounded. This is at NC State 2. I didn't even think about that. So I just know in this game, I'm literally not going to be able to see any hot route adjustments. So at least the defense didn't allow a touchdown the first drive. First play from scrimmage. Open receiver. Hang on. Gotta get this guy a Gorilla Glue NIL deal. The hilarious thing about this play is that this actually counts toward Arch's passing stats. And as you see, pretty effective. At this point, it's just important that we win. So just make sure we get the first down here. And I don't think we got it. So I think we're going to be crazy. We're just aggressive around here. Huge hole up the middle. Second time's a charm. First down, Longhorns. At least the stadium's not giving me many problems here. Oh no, we got pressure in our face. We're just gonna take off here. Arch isn't the fastest lad in the world, but fast enough to get us 9 yards there. I say that now I can barely freaking see anything. Hot routes weren't really working. You know what? We just take off again. Nobody's open down the field. So let's just slide, not take a big hit so we don't fumble or get hurt. Maybe we can take a deep shot here. Or not. Dude. They're like kind of clamping us in man defense, but like they're just not spying Arch Manning right now. Like I don't blame them. The Mannings aren't known for their speed. Get the running back involved a little bit. It's not all about the Arch show. Post could be open. Pressure on our face, and the pressure got to him. Not gonna be too aggressive here. Can actually just call a little halfback screen. Got blockers out in front. Running back Baxter. 4th and 1. We got it once before. We're gonna get it again. Gonna give it to Baxter. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Huge hole. It might be a touchdown. Not quite, but we're inside the 10. It's been a pretty good first methodical drive of the game. He's not open at all. That's just so unfortunate, isn't it? He's gonna take that back for 6. That's just so unfortunate after such a good drive. I thought I could low point it and him have a chance to grab it, but I just never in a million years thought that was gonna happen. Oh my god, that's just such a vibe killer. If I lose this game after that, I'll give away a copy of College Football 25. I'm making up for that mistake. Honestly, I have very low impulse control, so I'm just going to take a deep shot here and try to get that back because I'm mad at myself. And of course, none of my friggin' hot routes are working. Oh my gosh, if he actually ran a vertical route here like I wanted him to, that was a touchdown because he beat the press. That's so unfortunate. Like, literally none of my adjustments are working. Oh, this is going to be a rough game. At least he's open down the seam. Tight end's gonna hold on to it. Thank God. That's gonna be the end of 1. Like, this game started so well. Like, they haven't even scored on offense yet. Oh, I need to shut these cheerleaders up. Oh, halfback screen action again. That was almost another pick 6. I would have been just such a sad guy. Well, fellas, I would definitely prefer to pick this up. That's just actually incredible, dude. Trying to throw that ball to the running back. We get hit. That's Arch's 2nd pick of the quarter. This is garbage. At least our defense is keeping us in here. Whatever it takes to actually get on the board here. Jet pop pass again. At least this can pad Arch Manning's stats a bit. Play action. Oh, I did not see that rusher. That's just unfortunate. Gosh, nothing's working. This is so sad. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm seeing ghosts right now. Yo, what just happened? We apparently gave up a fumble for a touchdown on the punt. Dude, we have got to score here fast. I just am not seeing anything, dude. I need to start going underneath, probably. Not even that's open right now. Somehow got completed, though. I have to say, dude, NC State secondary has got me freaking clamped right now. This is bad. Oh, no, dude, it gets even worse. I have got to lock in, dude. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm not liking this. I've got to find something that works and stick to it. If we have to do this the entire drive, I promise you I will. Here we are taking off again. It's like literally the only thing that's worked for us all game. Remember when we were about to take a lead and threw a pick 6 and haven't scored a point since? Underneath, see, we're about to get sacked. I mean, like, I'm sure there's some open reads down the field that I'm missing right now, but at the same time, the offensive line's kind of having a stinker of their own. Give it a second. He's open. Finally. See what we can do. We actually have some time in the pocket. Oh, not good, dude. Arch is not having a good time. Oh, you know what? Just take off again and just take another hit. Why don't we? We gotta make sure we at least get a field goal out of this dude. Or a touchdown. Or a touchdown. Bang! The comeback has officially started. We just need our defense to play a half-decent second half here. We do get the ball first here in the second half, so at least that makes me a little happy. Drags again. Just take what the defense gives us. 5 wide's like the only thing giving them any bit of trouble. They're not even covering the receiver on the outside. That's a touchdown, isn't it? Oh, the safety's there. Safety's there. It's a good throw, though. Catches it in stride. He dropped it, actually. It's all right. Let's regroup. It's fine. Oh, my hot route didn't work. We'll just go underneath again. See, dude, we're about to get sacked. Like, thank God those drags are open right now. So a single yard here from Baxter. Got in a few more. Brother, Arch is about to be sent to the ER. So we need to resort to something where Arch is definitely not going to take a hit. And that's going to be a flag. Oh, that's just so ridiculous. We've just got to get off some quick passes because if Arch takes another hit, dude, like he really might be knocked out the game. And I guess it's not even really working. Post might get open. If we just had another second. And he took another hit, which is not good. Now our defense is going to have to play. Thank God. I've got to have it on this drive. Got to. Jet sweep. Got some blocks. Ooh, for a second, I thought we were about to take that to the house. Finally, a decent little run here from Baxter. Breaking tackles down to the 20. Hot pass again. Oh, no way. There's just no way we broke one for like a 60, 70-yard play, and it's going to be taken back for a freaking holding call. Somebody had a parlay. Open on the drag. This could be enough for the first down. We don't have to, be too fast here. And keep in mind, I've got to get the ball out quick. I cannot take another hit, or you really might have to go to the hospital. Back to the jet sweep Ponzi scheme here. And it works again. To the outside, the 40-yard line. Nobody open. Nobody open. Beautiful pocket movement. Just go down. Just don't take a hit. I stand with the pop pass. That's exactly why. Hurdle. Oh my gosh, if you would have took that to the house, that was getting clipped for TikTok. Like, punching this in for 6 here is non-negotiable. Texas route, out of the backfield. How's that not a touchdown? Baxter, we've got to be better than that. That's going to take us into the fourth quarter, down by 2 scores, but like technically 1, because we're surely going to punch this in for 6, right? I mean, look at those numbers. That's ridiculous. This might be against my best interest, but I am just going to run quarterback sneak here. It's like what I feel the most comfortable running. And it was the correct decision. Touchdown, and he still can stand on his own 2 feet. We need our defense to be clutch here. 3rd and 6. They're going to punt the football back. All we need to tie the game up is just 93 yards here. Good first play, though. Back to the Ponzi scheme here. I mean, it's safe. It's effective. It works. Anderson close to the 40. Just get it off before we get sacked. I barely had time to get it off. Thank God he was open. First down. Plus territory. Like, Art's got hit, though. Like, he's eventually just not going to get back up. Don't have to be in way too much of a hurry up, though. Like, if I am going to tie the game, I don't want to give them too much time to score. Nice little move there to pick up 4 at least. Drag's going to be wide open. It's got a blocker. Can't quite get past him, but the ball inside the 30 now. I want the drag, but I don't like that. He's open down the field. Off his back foot. Makes the grab. Down to the 2. That right there was your prototypical Manning family throw. Please don't let this be a mistake. It was. That's just so pathetic. Like, I actually beg here, dude. Or the run back's open out of the backfield. Touchdown, Texas. Let's go. It's a tie game, boys. I'm just kind of worried because there's only like a minute left to go, so they could just go on the field and kick a game-winning field goal. We need our defense more than ever right here. 2nd and 19, 3rd and 19, 4th and 18. That's huge. Just cannot afford to make a mistake. Good setup here on the screen. Bounce it outside. Baxter to the sideline. We'll take the first. You knew it was coming at least once. Nice block on the outside. We can go out of bounds, save a timeout, getting closer and closer into field goal range. Tight end wide open. That's going to be easy money. Down within the 15. Dude, we might just go ahead and score a touchdown here. Even with how bad we played, especially in the first half, we have a chance here to pull out a little squeaker. Baxter, go ahead and score. Well, I mean, the smart thing, honestly, to do here is just to fall. Hand off at the middle, tackle me one more time. Gosh, they keep getting injuries. They're faking injuries. That actually stopped the clock. That's crazy. Hand off again. Cut it inside. I probably shouldn't score. I tried to step back the last second. Surely that's not going to bite me in the butt, right? There's 20 seconds. They have no timeouts. We're good. Texas advances. Arch Manning at least showed in that 4th quarter what he's got inside his DNA. He did kind of put up nasty numbers. We're going to have to refrain from making the same mistakes we made today next round, because if so, dude, we're getting knocked out. Just the first of many for Arch. Now, who the frick do we get next round? So we get Michigan in the Rose Bowl with a chance to get revenge for last season. So if Arch wins this game, they're gonna have to take on either Georgia or Boston College. I think I would rather play the Eagles, but we got to get past Michigan first. 2 of the most iconic teams playing in the most iconic stadium. Big game. Big hype. It's time for Arch to prove that he's truly a Manning. I'm just gonna come out slinging the football. Have the receiver open, but again, dude, our O-line's garbage. Dude, that's inexcusable. So definitely not the start I envisioned, but even if we start this game with a negative 5-yard drive, at least it'll technically be better than last game's start. See what the heck we can cook up here. Just nothing good at all. You gotta keep in mind, Arch is still kind of hurt because he's still real banged up from last game. So it looks like we might have a Longhorn defense masterclass on display today. Since they're getting pressure, let's try to hit him with the screen here. They defended that to perfection. Nice broken tackle, though. Somehow Baxter got 7 yards out of absolutely nothing. Now, what do we have here? A first down, I think. He dropped the ball. It's 4th and inches, actually. He hung on. But I think I'm going to be wild here and do this. We're aggressive in Texas. Arch Manning, first down. Oh, no, we have to go with the drag again. And, gosh, that receiver has some decent hands. Backup running back in the game with the carry. I think he got just enough. Dump it off to the running back, and oh, nice little play there. Got away from the tackle, got 15. First pop pass of the day was a good one. 3 inches, another handoff, cut up the middle. Big little play, about 15. Pump it off to the tight end. That's going to be a first down. Dude, Michigan is not tackling good right now. And I'm taking all kinds of advantage of it. As that's the end of one. Kind of a stinker. It would be criminal to have to settle for a field goal here. I think we got it. I think we got it. Yes. Hand off. Baxter. 6 for Texas. Kind of a slow, methodical drive, but we'll take points however we can get it. No orgy tonight. Let's please try and make this a 2-possession, semi-comfortable game. You know, a ton of space, but that's a fast player. That's a fast D lineman, but we still broke a tackle and got almost enough for a first. Third and a Mandingo. Enough space for the first. It should be easy money. Oh, no, it's not. Had this lane open. I just have the reactions of a turtle. Dude, what a defensive masterclass. Come on, we got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. Finally, we beat a receiver down the field. Big play touchdown. Anderson's taking a nap. Finally, we have a little bit of breathing room. Defense with another dub. Don't feel like I deserve this, but I fully intend to take full advantage of it. Open on the in route. That's a first down. Anderson, once again, this guy's starting to heat up. Arch with his legs. Arch with his legs. Let's go. His first rushing touchdown of this playoff run comes at a big time as we go up 21-0. Okay, that was unexpected. Wait, are we frozen? So I lost my patience floating around on the drone. So I quit out, took the risk of simming the week, and luckily somehow we pulled out the dub. I mean, definitely not Arch's best game. And it does end up being Georgia that we get in the semis. Our Boston College Eagles at least put up a fight. Now, what are the odds Virginia Tech upsets Bama? I mean, they did have the Heisman winner. At least this game's at a neutral site. Unfortunately, Georgia put up a field goal. Back to our money play in the opener. And got the edge, and that's another first down. Works against the Dogs too, apparently. We got the underneath. That's actually a pretty big play there down the midfield already. Like, this would be a huge confidence boost. If we can go hurry up here and actually open up this game with a touchdown. We can open it up with Manning's legs right here, although I'd much prefer to not take a hit. Although he's now finally healthy. Just take the for sure yards. Ooh, even though I think that little post was open. Big play, though. Like, 14 yards is nothing to be mad at. I'm going to take a shot to the end zone. He might grab this. Oh, just out of his reach. I don't want the 49er field goal. We're going for this. Oh, easy money. Easy. Hang on to it. Again, our receivers are kind of bailing us out. Ooh, nice movement in the pocket. That's going to allow us just like that right inside the 10-yard line. Finally try and get this running back involved. Like, backs. Oh, that's like I forgot. They have a nasty D-line. I just never need to run the ball again. Will not be a happy camper if I got all the way down here and didn't punch us in for 6. He's open. That should be touchdown Texas. Clutch play. Clutch team. We at least kept him out the end zone. I think if he has the arm strength. Please, 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 please. Oh, I hit him in the hands. That's a first. All day, every day. 50-yard line. 45. Let's please take a touchdown here. Maybe go for 2 and make it a 2-possession lead. That's how wild I'm feeling right now. Use your legs again and just don't do that. That's not what we wanted. How did he not pick it up? That's just so bad. I was trying to slide. I tried to do it. And Georgia takes the lead. Oh, gotta make up for that here. Somebody open. Oh, no. That's a good throw, actually. Somebody's about to get open deep. JK. But we got a track. That's be a 20-yard play right there. Don't know what the defense was doing. Oh! Nice little juke move down to the 30. This should be a touchdown. Easy. That's the easiest pass completion of the entire playoff run. So I'm going to try to run this ball against this Georgia defense. Didn't work out too well the last time. Baxter. Ooh, stopped again. Going to put my faith in my running back here. I trust him. Finally, we had somewhat of a hole. Touchdown. With the extra point, somehow we're going to regain this lead. Wait, we got a pick. Oh, I will definitely take these free points. Seams, open, touchdown, Texas. A laser from Arch Manning. As this, my friends, is more freaking like it. Okay, I did not expect that guy to be that fast. I thought I for sure was going to be able to get outside the pocket. Possibly. There's potential. I just consider it a long punt. Big play. That number 8's been coming up big in the playoffs. Again, wide open. They take us into Georgia territory. He's going to be up to like 100 yards this game. Let me see if they continue to not cover him here on the crosser. I mean, they covered him, but not too well. That's a first down inside the red zone with a chance to go up by 2 possessions. Don't like this at all. He had the speed to get outside here. Arch Manning with his legs. Slide. Ooh, didn't quite get it across, and I'm just glad at least at this point he didn't fumble. Giving Baxter another shot. Cut inside. Truck. Touchdown, Texas. Gosh dang it, Georgia got in, though. There he is again. Wide open. First down. B. Wide open. Laser. Arch Manning to 17. Let's finish this bad boy off with 6. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I thought he was going to continue his route outside. That's kind of a stinker. Oh, no. He bit hard. Dang it, I thought we had the middle of the field. That sucks. It's okay, no damage done. Defense got us the ball back with good field position. We'll score here shortly. We take this bad boy into the fourth quarter. Surely we hang on, right? They're running all over us, though. Back to the Ponzi scheme. Got the edge again. Golden, cut inside. Got about 6, 7. I don't quite think we're in field goal range, so we're gonna do the same exact thing, but to the opposite side. Gotta mix things up at least a little bit, you know. We're going to Anderson for the first time today. Keep in mind, these yards go to Arch, man. He has a nice little move to make it a 4th and short. I think we for sure got to go for this. Arch has got this. Oh, that deep tackle shed his block, but we got enough. You know what? Just use your legs. I probably could have thrown the ball there, but I was a little scared. First down here would be absolutely massive. Cut it back. Oh, I love it. This game, dude, I swear, you can easily reverse course and cut back up the middle. Bounce it outside. Baxter's got the edge. Can't quite punch it in, though, but we are inside the 5. Baxter. Oh, that Georgia defense, they're playing tough. Somehow, I feel like this is a massive mistake here. Screw it. We're here for the ups and downs. Oh, my gosh. Back to Old Faithful. The blocks. The easiest touchdown you'll see all day, as that is the national championship confirmed. Will Arch Manning actually win a national championship in his first year as a starter? I think Texas fans would be happy with this, but the main question now is who are we going to face in the national championship? Ooh, we get ourselves a rematch of 2009. It was a quite rough one for the Hokies. I do want to note, though, it does seem like he did finally go up a bit in overall. Now, where things get a little interesting is where Arch is a redshirt sophomore, which means he is eligible for the draft. So if he wins the national championship here, does he just ride the wave and forego his eligibility? Problem here, though, is just Alabama's good. Their only loss of the year came all the way back in week 3 against Wisconsin. Hopefully Arch and I can give them their second loss. This would be Texas's first national championship since 2006 and Alabama's first since 2020. Getting the ball first, brother. We have got to set the tone here. Already padding stats in this one. And it works too. Come on, this could be a touchdown play. One golden, 50, 40. Can't outrun the DB, but that's a pretty big play. And that goes down as like a 40-yard pass for Arch Manning. Take the flats. This will be a first down. Baxter, right out of the backfield. Let's just take off. Slide. Don't take any hits because we really don't need Arch to get hurt in the national championship game. He's open. Gonna make the grab as he always does. What a perfect start this would be. He's open again. This guy's an absolute monster. Defense immediately got the ball back for us. So off to a nice little fancy start in this one. Can we do it again? Oh, the DB had eyes in the back of his head. And Bama ties it. Arch deserves the Presidential Medal of Freedom for bringing that offensive line this far. Quick throws. Again, what's that, his 6th catch of the game already? The blocking is just like pitiful. It's like grade school-esque. Bama missed the field goal. We finally catch a break. Up it off to the running back so Arch doesn't take a hit. We'll pick up a first. I would love to regain that lead in this drive. Would help the confidence a bit. Anderson bouncing it outside. Cut inside a little bit. Bounce back outside. Anderson. Broken tackle. I thought we were about to have to build a statue for him. Screen. Actually got some blockers out on front. We only got about 5 and off. Oh, nice little hurdle, nice little run. Possibly. Can we fit that in there? No. Can't even get the dang throw off. Running back doesn't make the catch. It's going to have to be a super long field goal. Oh, no, dude. That's so gosh dang fast. Pretty good. Pretty powerful. Field goal, golden. Texas takes a 10-7 lead. And we immediately force a punt. Gotta love it. Brother, the Stars must have aligned for us in the opposite direction. And they missed another field goal. Frederick. I've got to do some scouting on Frederick. I mean, he's a 73 overall. It's not like he's a 23. Not complaining, though. Arch, that was a garbage throw. Ooh, wide open off the snap. He again just makes the grab. Again, man, he gets open. Doesn't matter what route he runs. Amari Black, a legend. So 50 seconds left. Like a lot of time, like not enough time to like really take my time. Love that coverage. Safety about got there, but we still hung on to it. Oh, so much space. Manning, let's get out of bounds so we can save a timeout. Pick off again. Arch, I don't know. He's fumbled. I just knew it. And we got it. He got it back. You know what? You're forgiven. And he's feeling repercussions from those sins. A singular yard is all we need. Baxter to the outside. That's just actually ignorant. Dude, I am not kicking a field goal. It's just not happening. I do not like my play call whatsoever freaking ever. Come on, come on, come on, fight, fight! That's actually the biggest vibe killer of 2024. At least we forced the punt to open the half. When you're backed up and you can't afford to make a mistake, just run your bread and butter. Well, it's not my bread and butter against Alabama, at least. Can be conservative here. I'm gonna stop for safety and possibly get enough for the first. Do I actually be crazy here? Yeah, dude, I'm being psychotic. I trust this too much. I trust this too much. Got that edge. Golden. This could be a touchdown. Get the inside to the house. What I tell you guys? I know what I'm doing. How'd you get tracked down there? That kind of ruins the hype there. Gotta have it. Absolutely have got to have it. And I just tried to throw it away and he picked it off. I literally, there's just no way another pick six just leads to sadness. I think we're going to catch up to him. I thought he was going to break the tackle, but I was really just trying to get the ball out, and he's hurt. Oh my gosh, so much is going on. He has a torn ACL, and they take the lead, dude. So much has gone wrong when it shouldn't have. Oh wait, the backup's in? He's out for a quarter. So let's just run the ball for a few plays, see if we can get like literally anything on the ground, and that's better than nothing. Backup's still in. Like hopefully Arch can come back for the fourth at this point. And off of the middle. Got enough for the first. And off again. At least we're getting like 3-4 yards a pop. We head into the fourth quarter. It's just so depressing that we're losing by 4. It just doesn't have to be this way. So apparently you can't force a sub in, but it does say Arch will return soon. I'd love to have Arch back here anytime soon. That is risky, brother. That's nonsense. Now he looks like he's hurt. Back to the Ponzi at a crucial time. Bounce it outside. Anderson. Big play. Hurdle. Not quite. Big play nonetheless. Swing outside. One man to beat. Nasty. Disgusting. Tried again. Does that look painful? He's back! And off to the backup running back. Because Baxter's beat up a little bit. Got about 5. Have absolutely got to have this. Oh, we're not going to get it. It's going to be 4th down and 3. That's just so suboptimal. I actually beg, brother. Open. Hang on to it. First down. He's just a 3rd string running back now. And he gets in to give us a 17-14 lead. I'm not trying to like get too ahead of myself because they have plenty of time to score. Defense, I need you now more than ever. And they scored a freaking 74-yard touchdown and 3rd down and 11. That kind of messes with my momentum meter. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just go score a touchdown as time expires. This is where we can have absolutely 0 mistakes. Back to Anderson. So much space. Please, dude. Outrun him. Come on. Come on. Big play touchdown. Juke inside. Can't get away. Big play, though. Baxter up the middle. Broken tackle. That should be enough for first. Bounce it outside. Ooh, there was a chance he could break it. Brother, please. Come on. This is the one. Anderson. I'm trying to, like, not shoot too much clock now because, like, I don't want them to go score as time expires. Absolutely 0 mistakes here. Take off. Arch Manning has... barely can stand on his own 2 feet, and he just gave us the lead in the national championship game with 1:30 left to go. I think it's safe to say at this point the legend of Arch Manning has began. Need one more big stop from our defense here. 3rd and 16, 4th and 8. We get the stop. Let's go. 1 first down's pretty much all we need, and Arch Manning brings the national championship back to Texas. That's just not the direction we need to be going. Please run what I think you're running. Please. He's open. Hang on to it. Hang on. As always, clutch. Time for the greatest play in football as Texas officially on top of the college football world once again. It's been roughly 20 years in the making, but of course it had to be a Manning to bring the Longhorns back to glory. But don't forget, Arch's career isn't over just yet. Like, he might very well win another one of these. Arch Manning officially goes down in Texas lore. Keep in mind though, there is a small chance that he could enter the draft, although he's just a redshirt sophomore, but surely he comes back for at least 1 more year, right? As you have your season 2 final top 25, Boston College at 3, Oregon State at 4, Virginia Tech at 5, UAB finishes at 12. Now let's see if Arch shocks us and actually leaves this offseason. Moment of truth. He's back. We gotta try and bring these 2 studs back. Malik Muhammad's a projected 1st round pick, so he's probably not gonna come back. Hope you fall to the 2nd round, buddy. Nick was by far our best receiver last year, so hopefully he'll come back. Thank God. Now time to see if Arch can solidify himself in college football lore by winning back-to-back back-to-back national championships. Again, kind of a stinker for Texas standards. Only signed 16 players this year. One of them, though, was an 84 overall quarterback out of the transfer portal, so maybe they're trying to stack up for the next season when they're probably going to have to replace Arch. So how much did Arch's overall go up here this offseason? Again, it doesn't look like not a lot, if at all. Dude, we had a converted offensive tackle go up to a 99 overall tight end. That's freaking crazy. The schedule, again, is pretty brutal. We play Michigan or Ohio State, it seems like, every single season. But if we're going to want to make it back to a national championship, we're going to have to beat some pretty freaking tough teams. Imagine Arch actually wins more college football national championships than all of his relatives combined. 6-3 to start. Lost to UTSA and South Carolina. Lost to LSU by 2. All of our losses came by 3 points or less. That's why we're still number 8 in the country. Arch remains the same overall. He's having a crazy season though, dude. 19 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. He is definitely going to end up putting up better numbers than he did in his sophomore campaign. We don't want to have to play NC State again. Brother, look at UNLV with the projected 4 seed. It just doesn't look like Arch is going to ever put up good enough numbers though to actually win a Heisman for some reason. This guy was really close to being casted on Breaking Bad. So first step in winning another national championship is making the playoffs first. How did we end up making the SEC championship? Let's just go ahead and see if we can beat Georgia. We lost again, dude. How are we still number 7 with 5 losses? So no Heisman in the career for Arch Manning unless he surprisingly comes back for a senior campaign. Gotta face off against the Tar Heels in the playoffs. Arch didn't even make second team SEC. Looks like CJ Baxter and Ryan Wingo carried. I mean, at least that's an efficient stat line. Good season from Baxter. Wingo didn't even put up 1,000 yards. Well, time to see if we can win another natty, this time as an 8-5 team. Ooh, the game's at UNC too. That's rough. Can't get first rounded at least. That would hurt the Arch Manning legacy. But since I've already won a national championship, I'm gonna leave this win all up to Arch himself. Starting off, not a lot of score here in the first quarter. 3-0. We at least have a lead. North Carolina's doing absolutely nothing. Tie game. 6-3 at halftime. This is boring. Oh no, UNC takes the lead. Come on, Arch. You gotta put up some numbers. At 17-6, we might be first rounded. 24-6. This is disgusting work. Arch Manning and Texas almost tied things up. We get first rounded by North Carolina. Let's be fair though, did they really even deserve to make the playoffs as an 8-5 team? I would have felt kind of scummy. UNC moves on, Arch Manning goes home. Now the question remains to be seen whether or not that was the last game of Arch Manning's collegiate career. North Texas gave it everything they got. After all of that, we got ourselves a Georgia-Oregon national championship. Oh wow, Georgia, what a shocker. So is this how his career is gonna end? Like, I thought he'd get higher overall than a 90. Like, he's only gone up, what, 2 overall in his collegiate career so far? I mean, he could stay another season, but that would just shock me. He'd probably be a first round pick. So is this actually the end? What the frick? He's staying for a senior season. That's just not what I expected. Ooh, had quite a few draft picks this year, which does mean we also lost a lot of talent. Multiple first team All-Americans. Dude, Steve, are we even trying over here? Surely this was Arch's best offseason yet, considering he's about to be a 5th year senior and he went up to a 92? I totally expected like a 99. At least it's the highest overall team they've had in Arch's career. So they're still going to be national championship contenders. I mean, just another absolute ridiculous schedule. Like, we went as far as scheduling the team that knocked us out of the playoff last year as a non-conference game, followed up by Alabama squeezed in between Oklahoma. Like, what's this nonsense? Get to finish out against LSU. Like, this is ridiculous. Come on, I want some crazy numbers, Arch. Oh no, dude. We're having a stinker. We're not even ranked. We're literally almost dead last in the SEC, dude. It's not even like Arch is having a bad year or anything. We just can't run the football worth of crap. And we have talented receivers. Like, I just don't understand why we suck so bad. Don't think we're pulling out a miracle playoff berth this season. Dude, Arch's career finishes with an absolute stinker. 5-7 is nonsense. I mean, he got up to a 97 overall. Like, that's just not 5-7 stats. stats. I mean, those are some pretty respectable numbers from Arch Manning, especially considering the season he threw 19 interceptions, he won a national championship. I mean, 11,000 yards, 101 touchdowns, 35 picks to a 71% completion percentage isn't too shabby. Also added 1,000 yards on the ground and 8 touchdowns. Now with him up to a 97 overall, we've got to see if he can finish off the Manning lore and be the #1 overall draft pick. Shout out Ryan Staub. Absolutely zero shot. We got ourselves a back-to-back Mean Green playoff berth. Look at Virginia Tech grabbing a natty. Now officially time for our final course of action. Where did Arch Manning get drafted? Well, first he's got to leave, but he is a projected first-round selection. Just another Manning going in the first round. But Arch is graduating at a good time because we have so many freaking players trying to transfer away. At least for the future of Texas' sake, I convinced 6 of those players to return. Slipped them a little cash. And was it ever a doubt? Arch goes down as once again another Manning to get selected in the first round of the NFL draft. I mean, solid career numbers, a natty, and drafted as a first round pick. You guys think he lived up to the Manning hype? Now hopefully you enjoyed that one, and if you did, you can click right here to watch me play through the career of a 5-star quarterback. While here, if you could subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you haven't, that would make me smile.